The neighbors. They never know what we're doing.
Yeah, they're looking.
We are the talk of the town.
They're looking. Hey, that's what you want. This is the Purple Cow movement. It's like, what are they doing?
Like, let's stop and take a picture.
I actually saw the guy in the passenger seat just looking, the person in the back seat looking. I'm like, hey, buddy, you're driving. You gotta keep your eyes on the road. It's nice.
Well, welcome, Deshaun James. Thank you for joining us today.
Thank you for having me, Dana.
Yes, I'm so excited. I am so excited. All right, well, let's get right to it. So you have got a new album on the way, and it is a pop album.
Absolutely, yes.
All right.
I'm excited about it. It will be my first full pop album. It's called Deshaun James Gone Pop.
Okay.
I love it. I'm excited.
Well, you want to share a little bit of the inspiration behind that album?
I'd say the inspiration behind that album was me wanting to go in a different direction with my music, cross genres, challenge myself, absolutely. And I love pop music. I love all types of music. And I've been a fan of, obviously, rap music and pop music. And I got inspired by some of my favorite pop artists, such as Justin Bieber, Ed Sheeran. Usher's not pop, he's R&B, but I still will put him in that category. That's that's probably my favorite artist of all time, Usher. So I wanted to do something different, and also that can reach out to all different types of groups and ages, and it didn't matter. I wanted everybody to be able to get that nice Deshaun James full experience.
I love that. And you have been called multicultural.
Yeah, yes, I have. Shout out to 107.5 radio station. That was such a validation moment right there, and when I decided to completely, switch my style up to go pop, some people didn't like it, including some of my close friends, but I was like, I believe we got to just give it a shot. We got to see what happens, and so far it's been doing well. I'm getting some great results and great reviews, and I'm excited for it.
Very good. Stick to your gut. Great things happen.
Absolutely.
Yes. Well, I've had the opportunity to listen to several of your songs. You have a way of sticking in my ear. I have the same song repeating over and over and over in my head, and that's what you're looking for.
Absolutely.
One thing I've noticed about the theme of your songs, love, relationships, go into that. Tell me, love and relationships is important to a lot of people, but why is it important to you?
Well, I currently found myself, in a relationship for a year and a half with my sensational girlfriend. Amazing support system. She's an amazing person. Betters me, and I hope to know that I better her also. My last recent single, Comfort Zone, is inspired off of her. So that's doing pretty well. And I don't know, everybody can relate to relationships, whether it's a good relationship, whether it's a bad relationship, and I want to put my energy and put it towards music also with that, so it can just make people feel alive and know that they're actually not alone too.
That's wonderful. I love that. Make you feel like you're not alone.
Yeah, absolutely.
That's wonderful. Very, very good. Well, let's see. Let's talk about your shows, your stage presence. Your videos are known to be rather elaborate.
Oh, sensational is the word I'd use.
Sensational.
Sensational.
Listen to the man.
Man, sensational. So I'm energetic. I'm an energetic human, and when I'm performing, I get the crowd into it. Because I believe, especially if they don't know your music yet, to kind of get a crowd engaged and people who don't know who you are, you need to bring that energy. You need to make them feel like, hey, I want to be part of the show. If nobody wants to be a part of nothing, guess what? They're just going to sit back in the background. No one wants to, if it's not fun or if it doesn't look like fun, no one's going to join,
Right.
So, also me, I love dressing nice. I love the jackets. I love it, I love when I walk in a room and everybody's eyes are like, oh,
yes.
Wow, that's the Purple Cow right there. So, it's just fun. And when I'm on stage, I feel alive. That's probably one of the main part of my life that I really, really feel truthfully alive. And it's the most beautiful thing ever. Is being on stage.
I love that. I can totally relate. That is it's a feeling that you can't describe. It's a lot safer than taking drugs. We don't have to put that in the interview if we don't want to.
That's true, man. That's true. It is. That is my drug. Music is my drug.
It is.
Music is my drug.
And it's legal.
Yeah. Right.
So
exactly.
that's wonderful.
I love it.
Okay, so let's see. We've talked about love and relationships. We've talked about your album coming out. I want to know, so far, what is the biggest challenge you have faced, and how did you overcome that challenge?
The biggest challenge I've ever faced in life, just in life in general.
I would say with your music.
Music?
With
I would honestly say not listening to, like, hearing what people say and not taking it personal, but also overcoming it. My songwriting, I've heard, it needs to improve. I think any artist's songwriting needs to improve, whether you're making millions or you're making $0. But also just not listening to criticism completely. And I wouldn't say constructive criticism, but haters. People are a bunch of haters.
Yes.
And I'll say that in the camera, haters. So that's kind of a challenge, and especially one of the biggest challenges is when people are close to you and they also don't support and see your vision. So now you have to also overcome that, and that to me can be one of the hardest obstacles, actually, because I always believe in a crab bucket mentality in a sense of way. Like, if you're the only crab trying to get out the bucket, but you got every other crab trying to bring you down, that's what I look at. Like, that's sometimes the people closest to you.
Yes,
and that could be the biggest challenge, that any artist can face in music. Whether you've already made it and you want to try to get out and do something different, you have people trying to bring you back. So I'd say, not listening to everything people say and just kind of going with my gut and my instincts, and pretty much I believe what is God's pointing me in the right direction.
Well, and that's the key word, knowing that God is going to keep you, if you stay focused on God, it'll make everything even out. Once you make it out of that bucket, all those crabs are going to be trying to get to you, not to pull you back down, but to hang on to your coattails because you're going somewhere.
Yeah. Then, wow, I'm glad you actually said that, because that's very true. And you cannot allow that to happen.
No. So you just keep having faith and keep your eyes in the sky.
Yep.
All right. Keep your compass facing north.
Absolutely.
What advice would you give to aspiring artists that are just getting started?
Oh, man. Don't stop, won't stop, can't stop.
Nice.
And I'll go into more depth with that. But really, like, you're going to have people, and at times you're going to believe you're not going to achieve what you want to achieve in this music, and it's tough. It's tough. It's a lot of time. It's a lot of money, and you have to sacrifice things. And if you truly, truly believe in it, and you have people who truly do believe in you, I'd say just always go hard. The one thing I've learned when I'm working in jobs is I've always said to myself, coworkers I've been around, how they don't like their life. And I always ask and sit back and ask myself, why is that? And I truly believe the reason why they're at that point in life is because they allowed somebody else to tell them, hey, you can't achieve this. So if you're an artist, I know it's extraordinary, it's not normal to want to be a musical artist or whatever. I'd say go after your dreams. You can't fail, because the only time I truly think you fail is when you give up.
Right.
That's when I truly think you fail.
Yeah, and I've always said a mistake is not a mistake if you learn from it.
Yeah.
So you just keep growing.
Absolutely.
You grow up in your passion. That's beautiful. I'm loving this.
Thank you.
You're a very smart man, Deshaun James.
Thank you. I just grow in life.
Yes.
That's it.
Yes.
I'm very understanding, and I will always just tell people just to go with what you feel is right, what you believe is right also, though, too. Feelings come and go, but what you truly believe is right. And every time I'm waking up and I'm listening to my music, just going over it and seeing what I always get, like, a gut wrench, like, oh my God, this is an amazing feeling. Hearing myself, or when I'm getting interviewed by lovely people like yourself, Dana.
Aww.
And my music's on the radio and stuff, I'm just like, this is amazing. A small town kid from Eden Valley, Minnesota.
I did it.
Yeah, I'm doing it, and I'm going after my dreams. I look at it this way, Dana, we're in the top 5% of people.
Yeah.
We're going after what we love to do, and we're not letting people try to drag us back. We're not allowing that to happen.
No.
We're brushing them off, doing a Heisman on them. We're moving forward, and I love it.
No is not an answer.
Absolutely not.
It's maybe. It's next time. It's not right now.
Mm-hmm.
Well, let's talk about what's coming. What's coming for you? What do you have in the works? What projects are you working on? What are your visions for the future?
For the future is to continue to keep growing, continue to promote myself. Shout out to my new publicist marketing team, Mike Stifler. I know his last name's Stifler. American Pie. I didn't believe that first too, but I was like, I love it. But you can just expect more growth from Deshaun James in 2023 and moving forward. Great things, really great things. I'm excited. More projects will be coming out. I haven't dropped a project in a year and a half. The last project I dropped was Love Letter Circles and Goodbye, which was sensational. Didn't do as well as I thought it should, but live and learn, and it's okay. But more things to come, and I'm excited. I'm so excited for the future.
Well, I'm excited for you. I believe in you. I believe your future is as bright as the sunshine is today.
Hey, you know, I use, that's one of my quotes. My future is as bright as the sun.
Is it?
It really is. So I love that she even said that. That's
Well,
sensational.
I might be a little psychic.
Hey, I love it. I love it.
Well, Deshaun, I have thoroughly enjoyed talking to you today. I'm keeping my eye on you. I would advise you to keep your eye on this man, too. Deshaun James, thank you very
guys.
much.
Thank you for having me.